A hidden truth waits in the soul's deep well. It speaks of a joining, a sacred marriage. This is not a wedding of the outer world, it is a union within, most profound and holy. The old books of wisdom speak of this. They call it the alchemical wedding. It is a mystery, a path to completion. The soul itself yearns for this divine embrace. It seeks to become one, to be made whole. This ancient idea still calls to us today. It offers a map for the journey inward. This mystical wedding is a potent symbol. It represents the bringing together of opposites. Light and dark, spirit and matter, masculine and feminine. These are not enemies to be fought. They are partners waiting for reunion within us. Christ and Sophia are names given to these great partners. He is the light, the word made clear. She is wisdom, the nurturing dark, the receptive soul. Their union is the goal of a long and often difficult inner work. It is the flowering of the true self. The concept of this alchemical wedding is very old. It whispers from forgotten texts and ancient dreams. Alchemists of old sought not just to turn lead into gold, they sought the transformation of their own spirits. The marriage of the king and queen in their strange vessels. This was a symbol for this inner spiritual process. It was about purifying the self, finding the divine within. It was a secret language for spiritual growth. Understanding this union opens up a new way of seeing. This journey of union is not easy. It demands courage to look into the shadows. It asks for patience as the inner gold is slowly refined. But the promise is great, a sense of wholeness, a deep peace that comes from inner harmony. The alchemical wedding is a symbol of hope. It tells us that division can be overcome. It shows a path to becoming a complete human being. The soul knows this path. It pulls us towards this sacred joining, this ultimate healing. The story of this sacred union has deep roots. It is found in many old paths of wisdom. The Gnostics, seekers of inner knowledge, spoke of it. Mystics from different lands describe similar ideas. They use different names, different symbols. But the core idea remained the same, a divine masculine principle and a divine feminine principle. These two must come together for creation and wholeness. This history is not just of the mind, it is a history of the soul's longing. It is written in the language of dreams and visions. Christ in this mystical view is more than a historical person. He is a symbol of divine consciousness. He is the Logos, the divine reason, the light that shines in darkness. He represents the principle of active spirit, the focused will. He is the part of us that seeks understanding and order. He is the spark of the divine that lives within each soul. To know Christ in this way is to awaken a part of oneself. It is the journey towards clarity and purpose. He is the path, the truth, and the life within. Sophia is the other half of this sacred pair. Her name means wisdom in the ancient Greek tongue. She is the divine feminine, the hidden knowledge. She is the soul of the world, the receptive earth. She is the intuition, the feeling, the deep knowing that is not of books. She is often seen as the bride, the queen, the hidden treasure. Without Sophia, the Spirit of Christ remains incomplete, unmanifested. She gives form to his light and body to his word. She is the mystery that calls to be known and loved. Together, Christ and Sophia represent the complete human being. They are the two pillars of the temple of the soul. One cannot stand fully without the other. Their union is the integration of all our parts. It is the balancing of our inner masculine and feminine energies. This is not about gender in the worldly sense. It is about the qualities these symbols represent. The active and the receptive, the thinking and the feeling. Their sacred marriage creates a new being, whole and healed. This is the great work of the soul. The path to this mystical union is an inner journey. It happens within the alembic, the sacred vessel of the soul. This is not a quick or easy process. It unfolds in stages, like the alchemist's careful work. First, there is often a time of separation, of feeling divided. The opposites within us are in conflict. Light fights dark, spirit feels alien to body. This is the black stage, the nigredo. It is a time of confusion and despair, but necessary. The old self must begin to dissolve. Then comes the stage of purification. This is the albedo, the whitening. After the darkness, a new clarity begins to dawn. The soul starts to cleanse itself of illusions and old wounds. It is like washing away the dross to find the pure substance. This requires honesty and a willingness to face what is hidden. It is a time of trials, of testing the spirit. But through this cleansing, the true nature begins to shine. The inner waters become still and clear. The soul prepares itself for the sacred meeting. Following this purification, the soul may experience the citrinitas. This is the yellowing, the dawning of the inner sun. Wisdom begins to grow. A new understanding arises, the light of consciousness expands. The soul feels a growing warmth, a connection to the divine. This is a stage of revelation where insights come. The masculine and feminine principles within begin to recognize each other. They see their shared divine origin. They start to move towards each other, drawn by an ancient love. This is the sunrise after a long night. Finally, the rubedo, the reddening, signifies the sacred union itself. This is the alchemical wedding, the marriage of Christ and Sophia. The king and queen unite in the bridal chamber of the soul. Opposites are no longer in conflict but are joined in harmony. Spirit and matter, consciousness and soul embrace. This creates the philosopher's stone, the symbol of wholeness. A new, integrated self is born from this mystical marriage. This is a state of profound peace, joy, and creative power. The work is complete, yet it is also a new beginning. The mystical wedding of Christ and Sophia brings profound transformation. It is the achievement of inner wholeness, what I have called individuation. The divided self becomes one. The inner conflicts find resolution. A deep sense of integration arises within the soul. One is no longer pulled apart by opposing forces. Instead, these forces work together in harmony. This is not the erasure of differences but their joyful dance. The soul finds its true center, its authentic being. This is the fruit of the long inner journey. This union has deep meaning for our spiritual life. It opens a direct path to experiencing the divine. The merged Christ and Sophia within become a clear channel. We feel a closer connection to God or the ultimate reality. Prayer and meditation become more profound. There is a sense of being guided by an inner wisdom. Life gains a new depth, a sacred quality. Everyday actions can become expressions of this inner wholeness. The sacred is no longer separate from the mundane. It infuses all of life with its presence. This alchemical marriage helps us to integrate all parts of ourselves. We learn to embrace our shadows as well as our light. We value our feeling nature as much as our thinking mind. The inner masculine and feminine energies find balance. This leads to greater creativity and resilience. We become more compassionate towards ourselves and others. We understand that everyone is on a similar journey. This integration makes us more fully human, more truly ourselves. It is a healing of the deepest kind. In summary, the mystical union of Christ and Sophia is a powerful symbol. It speaks of the soul's journey towards completion. It is an ancient path, yet ever new for each seeker. This sacred marriage within us leads to personal transformation. It brings wholeness, a deeper spiritual connection, and an integrated life. It is the blossoming of the divine potential hidden in every human heart. The soul whispers of this union, calling us home to our true self. This is the great hope, the ultimate treasure.